Hi, Katie. Happy wedding day. Katie and I became friends when the universe clearly just told us it was meant to be. I like to think of it as natural friend selection.
I've known Katie since elementary school. It's a very long time that I've gotten to know her.
She's one of my best friends.
The first moment we became friends was when I trained you at Menchie's how to clean a bathroom, and I said, wipe whatever a butt can touch. You reacted very positively to that. I knew we would be pals after that.
Katie and I basically met on a dating website, which is as weird as it sounds. It was Western's roommate finding website. So you filled out a questionnaire, matched you with people that had similar interests, and then you got to connect. So basically a dating website. We happened to be like the only two girls who liked country music. Everyone else was like, absolutely no country music. If you like it, we won't be friends. Basically, I only had one choice. I'm kidding, obviously. Taking Katie as my roommate was one of the best decisions I ever made, and I wouldn't take it back for the world. We had 4 amazing years at Western together.
Katie and I met at Woodring. She showed me a really cute boot website, and then we completely lost touch. Years later, it turns out we worked at Allen together, which was quite the adventure.
I met Katie for the first time when I was coming home to meet Ken's family for the first time. I had never met Katie before, but she had been stalking me on Instagram for years, so she knew who I was. Ken told me that before I met her. He probably wasn't supposed to tell me that. I feel like the first time we met, I was like, oh my gosh, I would be friends with this girl even if she wasn't my boyfriend's sister. We really became close on Thanksgiving. Major shenanigans. We won't bring that up because my future mother-in-law is probably watching this right now. Dinner rolls. We always have so much fun together, putting on penguin suits, twerking at Target, stealing sunglasses from stores. We just always have the best time. I'm so excited that we get to hang out forever.
Katie and I became friends by surviving our summer studying abroad in Mexico. We were teaching partners, and what that basically means is that she saved my butt over and over, like lesson after lesson, making sure that everything was in the right place, that we had stuff printed out. So yeah, I give all that credit to her. And when we weren't teaching or studying or planning our teaching, we were, like eating gorditas, trying out new cafes, also trying to find like safe places to eat. While she was student teaching, I got really sick. It was coming out both ends, and she came over to my hostel and she brought me Imodium and Pepto and this yogurt that I asked her to bring, and just having that little piece of friendship and that kind gesture really helped me feel better.
We met at a new teacher training. Now that Katie is my teaching partner, I really appreciate her even more because she is so extra. It makes me have to go a little above and beyond what I would normally do, and I know it just is better for the kids in general, so I do it. I'd rather have her than anybody else. Not only can we go poop when we need to poop, but she helps me control my facial expressions during staff meetings, so I really appreciate her having my back all the time. On a more serious note though, Katie is such a genuine friend, and she really proved that to me when she gave me a shoulder to cry on when I was having a tough time in my own relationship. What I really appreciate was that she never expressed her opinion about the whole situation. She has never showed any judgment. She was just there for me. She walked my dog and made me take a nap, and she continued to check on me after all of it happened.
I knew Chris was the one when they came to visit me at Disneyland. I could see that they were very happy with each other, and it just was fun to get to see them and hang out with them.
I knew Chris was the one for Katie when I heard and saw her talking about him. That love was pretty undeniable.
They love each other.
By the time I met Katie, it was already pretty obvious that Chris was the one. But I think I knew for myself that they were the perfect couple when Chris was able to drag Katey out into the woods for a couple days with me and Katie Sellers, and she actually had fun doing it with him.
I think it is hilarious how well you and Chris fit together. He gets embarrassed when you wear pajamas and go to the store, and you get embarrassed when he plays his mouth harp, but you deal with it. You also are both fabulous guinea pig parents and cat parents. And I know it's too early to say that you guys are gonna make such great human parents too.
She started talking about this guy, Chris. I was like, okay, like she's talking about him a lot. I'm gonna, you know, keep tabs on that name. When I met him, he was really kind, really like honest, hilarious, super goofy, and I see all of those things in Katey too. I'm really happy that they found each other and that they found their match.
One of the first times I remember thinking, okay, Chris is a cool dude. We went to Sasquatch and I had to sleep in that tent that my air mattress wouldn't fit in, so he gave me the tarp and we turned it into my church. Of course, that's also the same trip where he left us at Taco Bell for like 4 hours. That was good too. You know, if I didn't think he was the one by then, it definitely was enforced when you started sending me pictures of wedding rings that you wanted him to buy for you. I knew that he was the one when that started happening.
When I first met Chris, I really liked him. I thought he was so friendly and it was so easy to have a conversation with him. It really showed me that Katey and Chris are meant to be together when I saw all of the little stickers that Katey has in her car. Then you go to their house and you see all of these weird little knickknacks that Chris collects, and it really just clicked. They are two peas in a pod. Not to mention, Chris is always there for Katey, doing whatever she wants him to do. He supported her through the 2018 guinea pig crisis. He comes to our school to help her rearrange her room for the 990th time of the year. He volunteers to pass out hot dogs at an after-school function. He's just there for her, and I really love that about him.
I knew Chris was the one, and we were out drinking apple juice. I swear, we usually have a little heart-to-heart when we have too many apple juices. She just kind of sat there gushing about how much she loved him. Never seen her that happy with anyone else. Just knew that this guy wasn't going anywhere.
Always respect each other, always appreciate each other, always be real with each other. And when I asked Jimmy what my advice should be, he yelled across the house, "You're not always right."
Spend time with each other and go on dates.
Katey needs to fart in front of Chris ASAP. It will just free your soul. He's gonna have to live with you forever, and I just feel like you can't hold those in forever. Just let it out and just see what happens.
If I had to give you any advice, I would say don't go to bed angry. That means no silent treatments.
Continue doing what you're doing. You guys have such a strong relationship. It would take a lot to bring you two down.
I wish them all the best in their married life together.
And I'm so happy that she found him, and I'm so happy that they're getting married today. I don't know how we're old enough for that to happen, but I'm glad we are, because I'm so happy to be here for you today, Katey.
I'm grateful to be a part of the wedding and to see this like wonderful thing come together.
Katey, you will always be the room to my mate, and I love you for it.
You two deserve each other, and I love you.
Love you, Katey.
I love you. You're both so precious. Happy wedding. Bye.
I love you so much, and I love Chris, and I love you guys together, and I want to be a part of your lives forever, so you can't get rid of me. I'll be there no matter what.
Love you lots, sister-in-law.
I'll pay you for this, what you got for us from the bar. Here, you go. That's for you.